Milwaukee Dutchmen baseball as we see the Milwaukee Dutchmen continue their homestand against the New York Haberdashers visiting in. Both teams 2-1. Should be a fine day of baseball. Fine evening of baseball, excuse me. As the Dutchmen got the third win in their opening series against the Chicago Teetotalers. And we're looking forward to seeing what these teams can do. I understand getting some word over the line that the Pittsburgh Presbyterians, a very impressive 8-1 win over the Philadelphia Brown Trousers. So a win for the Dutchmen will put them in first place, tied with the Presbyterians at 3-1. Looking forward to seeing that. And with that, I think we should go down to our public address announcer to welcome us and, of course, introduce the starting lineups of both teams.
Good evening, Wisconsin, and welcome to the Milwaukee baseball grounds as we bring you the starting lineup of the visiting New York Haberdashers. Batting first, the center fielder, number 7, Hubie Goozle. Batting second, the third baseman, number 46, Boob Jenner. Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Murky Goodbar. Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 8, Stump Phillips. Batting fifth, the shortstop, number 16, Stokely Hathaway. Batting sixth, the second baseman, number 23, Trevor Knockmore. Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 40, Whiny Jagoff. Batting eighth, the catcher, number 12, Doug Lumps. And the starting pitcher for the New York Haberdashers, batting ninth, number 36, Rasmus Auctions. And now the starting lineup for your Milwaukee Dutchmen. Batting first, the third baseman, number 27, Venus Jackson. Batting second, the right fielder, number 28, Bustles Muxon. Batting third, the center fielder, number 45, Chesty Squiders. Batting fourth, the second baseman, number 23, Nello Buthropt. Batting fifth, the shortstop, number 19, Max Beef. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 4, Booty Whoops. Batting seventh, the catcher, number 15, Rob Dobster. Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 8, Hofty Bagdude. And the starting pitcher for the Milwaukee Dutchmen, number 18, Goof Alibi.
Well, I must say, that's quite the lineup for the Dutchmen, and no doubt should be a difficult game, should be a very challenging game. For the Dutchmen tonight, the New York Haberdashers had a very impressive opening series. And here we see Hubie Goozle, their leadoff hitter, only batting 167 in the opening series. Gonna foul that one off to left field, but again, a lot of bat strength in this New York team. And that is going to be a single up the middle for Goozle. Chesty Squiders will field it. Here is Boob Jenner. And he's going to line that one right to Booty Quooks. And that's going to be another single right up the middle. And put runners on first and second. And that should at least be hopefully a Fancy Dan. Oh, Fancy Dan double play to retire the side. And that Fancy Dan double play is brought to you by Fancy Dan brands of follicle products, shampoos, styling salves, and pomades. Put more fop in your quaff with Fancy Dan. And Stokely Hathaway will field that one to bring up the opening single for Venus Jackson. Here's Bustles Muxon facing Rasmus Auctions. Sidearm pitcher is Rasmus Auction, the lefty. That is going to be a tricky one. Gets under it, does Hubie Goozle. And Jackson has to that is going to go high and far. Is it far enough, or is the left fielder going to get under it? He jumps, but it's to no avail. Just the Squiders with a home run to Industry. His first home run of the season, his 5th RBI, and an early 2-0 lead for the Dutchmen, and a back-to-back here on this one. My word, the Dutchmen are putting it to the fences. Well, to Industry indeed, as here comes Max Beef after Nello Buthrot with his 5th RBI. Max Beef is going to not get all of it. It's going right to Stump Phillips for the out. And here is Booty Quooks. And that will bring the end of the first inning, but not without a lot of fanfare. 3-0, and here is Stokely Hathaway, who has really found a way to make contact with that ball. He's going to start things off with an opening single. Going to put him at 600 for the season so far. 6 for 10. Dan indeed, a Fancy Dan to move the runner to third but get 2 outs. And that will bring home the first run for the Haberdashers. Again, we didn't think it was going to be easy. And the out is recorded to retire the sides. Only 1 for the Haberdashers, but still they break the deadlock of not scoring. Here is Rob Dobster, the backup catcher, going to get the start today. Foul that one off. And he watches that one go by, bringing up Goof Alibi, the pitcher spot. And Goof Alibi, gets to it, does Knockmore. Stretches himself out for a fantastic play. I don't know if we have a sponsor that sponsors the fantastic plays like that, good catches like that. I'm going to go ahead and say that's brought to you by Salt. Right. You can try it on everything. And Top of the third. That is Hubie Goozle, top of the lineup again for the Haberdashers. Bringing up Boob Jenner. And I firmly believe we're going to see a lot of hits in this game. Both teams seem to be very strong offensively. Going to be extra bases, and they're going to send him home, and they're not going to challenge it. It's a double. It's a double for, I believe that was Boob Jenner. No, excuse me, I think that was Stump Phillips. No, this is Stump Phillips. But again, Phillips is going to tag up, and he's going to be in at third for the first out. Murphy Goodbar with the prior one. Out. And that is the third out, preventing a run, but another one gets on the board for the Haberdashers. Top of the lineup for the Dutchmen. It was Venus Jackson, and that was a quick line drive to the third baseman. Here is Bustles Muxon, who is going to pop that one way up in the air. It's going to be into foul territory. Stump Phillips making the catch. And that should be an easy play. Poor Whiny Jagoff. Well, a quick 1-2-3 inning. And the Haberdashers back on with Trevor Knockmore, who's 1 for 1 today. And Chesty Squiders with the catch for the first out. And that's going to be right up the middle for a single. And the Haberdashers really focused. They're locked in here. I believe that wasn't Knockmore. That was Jagoff, I believe, with that hit on first. And of course the Fig Pops are going around aplenty. And a fancy Dan double play to end the inning, keeping the New York Haberdashers behind. Yes, we cannot forget about the Fig Pops. One of the, they're all the rage at the concession stand. Fig Pops, the finest, as I've learned, the finest date of the day. And that's going to be a quick out, bringing up Max Beef. Buthrod had the home run earlier. He popped that one up. And that should be an easy catch. And it was, in fact, by Hubie Goozle. Booty Quookson. He's going to send that one right to Rasmus Auctions, who goes to the ground. Very hard-working, very athletic is the pitcher, Rasmus Auctions, who's going to go right to the plate. He's already got his pants dirty by going to ground for that play. And he doesn't make contact. It's going to be an easy one right to first base. And he will get himself some rest before he has to go and pitch again. Here's Hubie Goozle, top of the lineup for the Haberdashers. Ball 2. Goof Alibi, not doing such a bad job. Again, 4th in the rotation. And again, these two teams will play again tomorrow evening, where it will be the the aces for both teams, the top of the rotation, Con Wufelson for the Dutchmen, and of course New York will have Herzl Good on the mound. That's going to leave the infield. Both fielders, Jackson and Beef, going for it, and just neither of them getting to actually anywhere close to that ball. And I hate to chuckle at that, but Boob Jenner is on with an easy single. And here is Murky Goodbar, again, a very dangerous batter. Very fortunate that Rob Dobson able to get that one from foul territory. End of 4.5. Here is the bottom of the 5th. And again, Murky Goodbar was batting .333 in the opening series.
Inside, off.
And that's a foul ball for Rob Dobster. Again, his first appearance in the entire in the league. He's the backup catcher, giving a break to Mike Gunk. And Rob Dobster is going to walk. Here's Hofty Bagdude. Again, a bench player getting some time to play in the outfield. And that's going to be a single for Bagdude, making a case for himself to possibly be getting some starting time. Here we see Rasmus Goof Alibi, the pitcher spot. And that's going to be inside for ball 1, 1-1. Runners on first and second. Anything that Goof Alibi can do, laying down a bunt even, he's going to strike out, unfortunately. He could have moved both runners. Now it leaves the double play, Fancy Dan double play in option. And it looks like they're going to go into it. Does he get there in time? No, it'll end up being a fielder's choice. Runners on the corners. Big strike, big swing from Bustles Muxon. And he's going to go down swinging. He is not happy about that. Hurls his bat in anger and gets a bit of a talking to. Big swing from Stump Phillips. But it's going to go foul. That should be an easily playable ball by Squiders. He gets under it. Center of the outfield. And it is one down. Here is Stokely Hathaway, moving up in the lineup a bit in the batting order. Strong shortstop, but he's going to make it very easy for Venus Jackson to make the throw to Booty Poops. And that's going to be easy for out number 3, right to Bustles Muxon. Jesse Squiders, 1 for 2 with that home run, that 2-run home run earlier in the game. Two and two the count. He's going to take that swing and get on first. Ubigoozle will field that one. Here is Nello Buthroth. And he found his footing as that cleanup player for the Dutchman. And Max Beef 0 for 2 today, but he has had a strong opening series against the Teetoddlers. He came in mostly as a pinch hitter. He's going to hit that one far. It's going to be out, but it looks like tagging up will be Squiders. And runners on the corner with 1 out. Put
Now
Booty Cooks
batting,
to the sacrifice
number
fly.
4, the first baseman.
For Beef.
Right.
And that should be easy for the Fancy Dan to end the inning. What a diving play to make that catch from Trevor Knockmore. Plays it to Hathaway, back to Goodbar. A Fancy Dan double play. Brought to you again by Fancy Dan. Follicle products put more fop in your quaff with Fancy Dan. Easy first out, and here is Doug Lumps. And looks like they might be, well, I guess they,
Off the blade inside.
I guess Dobster was giving some signals implying that perhaps there was going to be a steal attempt. That's why they pushed out. But, gets the play at first, moves around to second, and here comes foul ball Duncans. So that will be the end of Rasmus Auction's evening
Out.
as they go to the bullpen for the bottom of the 7th, and it will be an easy one. Booty Cooks will take it himself, and that will not be enough for foul ball Duncans. UB Goozle with 2 outs, and the runner on third.
Strike.
1-1 the count. Goof Alibi only on 51 pitches should still be able to. Oh, that's going to bring home the tying run for the Haberdashers. We're just going to commend Goof Alibi for how his pitching has been. Only 52 pitches in 7 innings. And an attempt to steal, but it shouldn't matter. The throw is easily made to Booty Cooks. And Wash Muscles will be coming in out of the bullpen for foul ball Duncan. Who again replaced the starter, Rasmus Auction. So here in the bottom of the 7th, Wash Muscles, big first hit, and it's gonna be just short of the warning track for Hubie Goozle, and Rob Dobster, making some contact, just hasn't had quite the day. Here's Hofty Bagdude, the left fielder.
Strike. Strike.
And he's going to pop that one up to deep left. It's an easy play for Stump Phillips. And the out is recorded, bring up Goof Alibi, so I guess he will continue to be pitching for the Dutchmen. No need to go to the bullpen today, it seems, but again, 3-3.
Strike. Nope. Outside.
And a strikeout, so a tie game as we enter the top of the 8th.
Foul ball.
Fouling off is Murky Goodbar. This is a dangerous section of the lineup. It's Goodbar, Phillips, and Hathaway. Goodbar's going to pop that one up, and it's going to be into shallow center for Nello Buffrod. Phillips is 0 for 3 today. Usually not expecting to see that sort of batting line from him, but they've kept him in line. And he's going to foul that one off down the third baseline.
Foul.
0-2 after fouling that one.
You're out. Strike 3.
And he's going to be out for out number 2. Here is Stokely Hathaway. And he's going to be on with a single. So again, the go-ahead run is on first. Trevor Knockmore, 1 for 3 with a single today. But again, 2 outs.
Outside. Off the blade.
And I have to...
Strike.
And that's going to be another single. And in comes Jonathan Mushboy from the bullpen.
Off the blade inside.
And that's going to go right to Hofty Bagdude. That had some good contact on it, but Bagdude fielded it very well, leaving the runners on and leaving an opportunity for Venus Jackson at the top of the lineup. Oh, right through the legs of Mush Boy. Oh, no, excuse me, not Mush Boy, of Muscles. Bring up Bustles Muxon. And that should be a deep fly ball to Whiny Jagoff, keeping the runner on first. Here is Chesty Squiders with Venus Jackson on first. Only one out. Pops that one behind. Strike one.
Just high.
That's high for ball one. One almost got away from him, pitched out. Gonna drop deep into center field. Is the runner gonna go? He is. The throw. Is it gonna be in time? No, it will not. The Dutchmen take the lead here in the bottom of the eighth. On an RBI double from Chesty Squiders, Nello Buthrot gonna make contact on the first swing, and it's gonna be out. Keeping. Squiders on third. Max Beef with 2 outs. What a chance to get his first hit. Are they potentially going to be walking Max Beef? Interesting call. The man has gone 0 for 3, I believe, today. 0 for 4, I think.
Your base.
Now batting, number 4, the first baseman.
Foul ball. Too high.
And that will put the out at any of the 3 bases. So instead, it's going to pop it up his Booty Klooks. And Hubie Goozle records. And looks like they're going to be going for a couple of fielding substitutions. Nate Yourself coming in at first base. And that's going to be a leadoff single, bringing up Wash Muscles. I imagine they're going to be moving. Yep, Ren Bugby will be coming in as a pinch hitter. As Jonathan Mushboy looking to get the close. He'll be getting the save opportunity now.
Strike.
That is strike one. Fouls off for strike number 2. That is a big swing. It's tied up. Oh, excuse me, it's taken the lead. And the Haberdashers have taken the lead. So Hubie Goozle, 3 for 4 at the top of the lineup. And Jonathan Mushboy has now blown that save, I believe. That is a blown save. That is also fast. That'll be extra bases. And he's in with a double. Very well thrown. To be fair, by Bagdude, but again, the Dutchmen find themselves in a hole to the Haberdashers here in the top of the 9th. That should be a good one to pop up, and actually unable to tag up because the 2 players on second has actually run. And that's going to bring a 6th run over to the plate. And the Haberdashers have now taken a 2-run lead with Stump Phillips after Mookie Goodbar getting another RBI. And that's going to drop right to the glove of Chesty Squiders. It's going to bring another run home. The Haberdashers have opened this one up 7-4 on a 9th inning rally. Stokely Hathaway is going to swing hard at that one. And into the glove of Bustles Muxon. It's going to move the runner to third base. Thumb Phillips on third with 2 outs. Here's Trevor Knockmore, 2 for 4 today. And the New York Haberdashers, we knew this would be a tough one. They have bats that know how to come alive. That looks like it's finding its way into the gap. Can the center fielder get to it? Yes, he can. Chesty Squiders records the 3rd out. And Delmar Uptown will now be looking to come in to close this for the New York Haberdashers. Well, just as we thought, we'd see a save opportunity that was blown for Jonathan Mushboy. And Bottomley Samplemore coming in, as is Nipples McBride. So some defensive substitutions for the Haberdashers. Nipples McBride in the outfield. And that's going to be the first out to the center fielder. Hubie Goozle with that one. Here's Huffy Bagdude at the bottom of the lineup for the Dutchmen. Delmar Uptown, the closing pitcher. That's going to go right to Stokely Hathaway. Makes the throw easy. 2 outs down. And now Ben Mork Stramplison coming in as a pinch hitter for the pitcher. Try to get something going, and that's going to be lined out to Boob Jenner. Well, after a disappointing 9th inning, the Haberdashers do take the win in the first game of this series, defeating the Milwaukee Dutchmen by a score of 7-4. And the Dutchmen had a lot to show for us in that one. It was very unfortunate. Final score, as far as the box score goes, the New York Haberdashers, your winners, 7 runs off 18 hits. The Milwaukee Dutchmen, 4 runs off 8 hits. And a big 3-run first inning, not enough. Taking the lead in the bottom of the 8th, 4-3, gave up 4 runs in the top of the 9th, and that is how it ended here in the first game. There you see the box score, of course, will be reported in tomorrow's afternoon paper. My goodness me, the hits came alive for the Haberdashers. Hubie Goozle went 4 for 5. Mookie Goodbaugh, 3 for 5, 2 RBIs. And only the 1 home run from Ren Bugby for the Haberdashers. 2 home runs for the Dutchmen. Nello Buthrot and Chesty Squiders. And 3 RBIs for Chesty Squiders. Again, not enough though, unfortunately. And the win goes to Wash Muscles. Jonathan Mushboy will get the loss and also a blown save, I believe, in that situation. And Delmar Uptown does get the save here in this game. Now we go to our finest dandies of the day, brought to you by the Honey Wheat Tobacco Company. That Honey Wheat Tobacco Company reminding you to smoke wheat every day. Hubie Goozle, the 3rd finest dandy, with a 4 for 5. With a double, an RBI, and 2 runs. Murky Goodbar is the 2nd finest dandy of the day, going 3 for 5 with 2 doubles, 2 RBIs, and the run. And Chesty Squiders of the Milwaukee Dutchmen is your finest dandy of the day. That's the 2nd time he's received that. I believe that's the 2nd time he's received that honor. And he gets it for going 3 for 4 with a home run, a double, and 3 RBIs in total. That is your finest dandy of the day, brought to you by the Honey Wheat Tobacco Company, reminding you to smoke wheat every day. Yes, the fine dandy, the finer dandy, and the finest dandy of them all. Indeed. Well, that is going to be it for us today. Here on 9XM, Milwaukee Dutchmen Radio, Wisconsin Public Radio. We do hope to see you back here again at the ballpark at Milwaukee Baseball Grounds on July 9th, tomorrow night, for Game 2, as Con Woothelson will take the mound for the Milwaukee Dutchmen, up against Herzl Good, top of the rotation for the New York Haberdashers. Until then, we shall see you again tomorrow night. My name is Ronald McSticks. This is 9XM, Wisconsin Public Radio, wishing you a good night.